Hi, this is Mati Fuller with your weekend reading for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So let's start with Cancer and find out what's going on with Cancer relationships, November 1st, 2019. Twin flame and soulmate connection for Cancer. 3 more shuffles. Oh, a bunch of cards just jumped out. Okay, Cancer. Energy between you and another person. You've got the 6 of Pentacles. You feel like sharing. So your partner has the Temperance card. They've pulled back and put the relationship on hold right now because there's some big change coming up in their life, like the end of a cycle or something. So they're not sure how they feel about the relationship right now. And they just want to kind of take a little break and pull back and wait and see. You feel a bit stuck in the situation. You don't like this very much. You don't like it when your partner pulls away. You feel like you're going to end up alone. So you're getting worried. The 8 of Swords means that you're thinking and overthinking too much and making it worse than it really is. So just because your partner wants to pull away and just have a little break doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. Although your partner doesn't feel very generous right now with their time or their money or their love, they really just want some space. And you want a new beginning with them, even though it could be a challenge. You both want recognition from each other. So there's some expectations here that are not being fulfilled for sure. Definitely. You got 2 6 cards. You got the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. And the 6s has to do with harmony. You both want harmony, but something doesn't feel really good right now. And maybe it has nothing to do with you. Stop taking it personally, because that's what you're doing when you're overthinking things. You make things complicated and you take it personally and you read into it. And that could be part of the problem. So let me see what kind of advice we can give to Cancer. Advice for Cancer, November 1st, 2019. Advice for Cancer. I mean, after all, you are a water sign and you are emotional by nature. Okay. So you have the Magician there. You are in manifesting mode. You have the ability to manifest what you want in your life. You just have to have clear intentions. So I don't know if you have clear intentions about this relationship, but that is something you might want to think about. There's also a choice coming up. Which path are you going to take? You have to be clear. Again, clear intentions. The Magician can't manifest anything unless he has clear intentions. If you want something, you have to know what it is and be really clear about it. And one way of getting clear about what you want is to use your imagination. Wishes and wants can come true. The 9 of Cups. So use your imagination to create the future that you want. And you also have the 9 of Wands, which means that it could be a cycle that's coming to an end. The 9 of Wands has to do with being really exhausted by fighting, and you're tired of everything. You're tired of the relationship. You're tired of it all. But when you're in that mode, you are focusing on all the things that you don't like about the relationship or about the other person. You are better off using your imagination to create the best version ever of this relationship, just in your mind, and being absolutely clear about what it is you want. because that is how you manifest a positive future instead of just a negative future. So let's find out what's going on with Scorpio relationships for November 1st, 2019. And keep in mind too that Mercury is retrograde. That is miscommunication and just, miscommunication, misunderstandings, anything with miss in front of it. So let's see, and Scorpio relationships, energy between you and another person. You got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is not really good for when it comes to commitment in relationships. And there's definitely something going on. We have our favorite, the Hierophant. Your partner has the Hierophant. They have fixed ideas about how things has to be between the two of you, and they also have the Tower, which means that things are going to start unraveling and falling apart. You have the Queen of Wands. You want to do what you want to do. You want to do something that gives you passion and excitement and that's fun for you. And you have to do what's right for you. You've got the Justice card. That's all about doing what's right for you, what feels right for you. Your partner is thinking about the past, how nice it used to be. They don't think it's that nice anymore. And you have the King of Wands too. You feel like, when you have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in the same reading, that's a soulmate connection. You feel a really strong connection with this person and a really strong attraction to them. But they just don't seem available right now. You have the Nine of Pentacles between the two of you. The Nine of Pentacles is alone, a lady alone in her garden. There's just some kind of connection missing between the two of you right now. Partly because you want to do your own thing, and partly because your partner has their own ideas about what they want you to do, and they're fixed. And you can't really argue with the Hierophant. They are very rigid, those ideas that the Hierophant is offering. So let's find out what kind of advice we can give. My feeling is you don't tell a Scorpio what to do. They're pretty intense. They like to do their own thing. So we need advice for Scorpio. Now this is interesting. So here you have 2 6 cards, which means that you want harmony, you want recognition, you want harmony, you want sharing. But you also have the 2 8 cards, and 8 in numerology has to do with power issues, feeling a loss of power. If you put your energy into work, you can feel powerful, but if you're staying in this mode here, 8 of Swords, then you're going to feel powerless. You're going to feel stuck. So it's about sharing, and it's about finding your power. It's about taking your power back. Maybe you guys have been fighting enough that you feel like you've been robbed from some of your power, and you need to take your power back. Maybe you need to draw some boundaries. Maybe you need to say, this is how it has to be. Who knows? It doesn't sound like an easy thing to do, but I believe in you. You can do this. You can figure this out. Just remember harmony and taking your power back. All right, what's going on with Pisces right now? Pisces relationships for November 1st, 2019, twin flame and soulmate connection for Pisces. Relationship reading for Pisces. Energy between you and another person. Surrender. Surprise. That is the Pisces card. Nobody wants to learn about surrender. It's not a fun thing to do. Okay. So your partner feels like there's an issue with the partnership. And they also have the Five of Cups. They're feeling sorry for themselves. They feel lonely and neglected by you. And you're not in a friendly space right now. Look at this, Five of Swords. So we got some 5 cards in the relationship right now, which means that the relationship is unstable, energetically unstable. It could go from one thing to another in a flash of a second. There's just no stability there. And you also have the Knight of Swords. You are hasty. You just want to hop on your horse and do things without planning things. And you need to just chill. That's what the surrender card is telling you. Pisces, this is your card. You need to chill and just turn it over, because surrender doesn't mean giving up. Surrender means turning it over to a higher power and having faith that whatever happens is in your highest and best interest. Your partner has the Justice card. They need to do what's right for them, whatever that is. And even though you want to share with them, it may not be up to you. And you both feel kind of stuck in this situation, because it doesn't feel good for either one of you, whatever is going on here. But remember this, when you're in surrender, do you see he's got an aura around his head? That is because as he's hanging from the tree and as he is in surrender and he's finding his faith, he is transformed by that, because surrender is the last thing the ego wants to do. And when you surrender, it kills the ego, and then spiritual transformation happens. So you're in a period of time where you're going through some spiritual transformation, and that is where your focus has to be. Don't focus on the relationship right now. Just see what happens inside yourself first. So we need some advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces, November 1st, 2019. Okay, you may have to leave the relationship. It is a possibility. But this relationship is not the only thing that's there for you. You have other options too. This relationship is nothing but a drop in the ocean, and the ocean is full of other drops. So keep that in mind. New beginning is coming, and the High Priestess will guide you. Just listen to your intuition and do what feels right. So don't focus on the relationship. Don't take anything personally. Just totally trust your intuition on this. That's the best thing you can do. So that's my advice for Pisces, and that was my reading for the water signs. I hope you like it. If you did, please put your thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you for listening. Bye.